Here's the stories of trying to establish that thing, that idea, into a business.
Think about the architecture of those old-fashioned gas stations too. So you have the rolled garage doors because you might pull in to get service like you would in the old days. So we would have that kind of architecture, like probably purchasing an existing building.
Yeah.
And then I can use that as my sign shop.
Parents, a dad, a brother, sometimes even a child. Can you imagine going to your child to say, hi, co-sign this loan for me so I can get my business off the ground?
Because the banks weren't
How
going to let
humbling.
you.
How humbling would that have been?
Oh,
It still happens now.
humbling. Did we grow up on it when you were not yet alive? Yes.
Technical founders or people that are so passionate about like why they got into it, whether it's the technology or their craft, and they don't want to have anything to do with marketing. It's just not something they enjoy. They don't know the first thing about it.
I have seen a real shift on embracing values. And just from that, the younger generation, like me, is
That's straight up sarcasm.
totally. What are you talking about?
Can I be doing this differently? And that's when I had my, what is this idea, right? I had the idea.
If you're going to be entrepreneurial, like if you're going to start something, and to be fair, most entrepreneurs I know are kind of like this. Like they do have some real stake in all of it, and they really want people they're passionate about their work.
It's about change, right? Things are never going to stay the same, no matter what you do.
And he steps out into the chasm, and then the bridge is there, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of how I, looking back, have felt like the last 4 years have been of my life.
Maybe there's a listener here today.
No, we lost them. In America, there is sort of a safety net. Mm-hmm. If you try these ideas, you can declare bankruptcy, you can do a lot of things, and you have some protections from they don't come and just kill you. If you fail.
That is nice, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice that doesn't happen here.
It's funny because being an athlete, I would have to go out of town for tournaments so it's kind of like, okay, who knows this class? Oh, Bo Johnston. Okay, you would be my friend.
That was it?
Well,
that was the only, there wasn't some little part of you
and-
that was like, oh, Bo Johnston.
I'll tell you, we started this really rapidly. We were like, we met. A month later, we got a new office. A month after that, we got a new show. That's a little bit of a lesson in entrepreneurship itself. And we threw it out there knowing it's not perfect.
And so it could be anything. It could be a story about initiating something. It could be a story about failing at something. It could be a story at building something to an amazing heights. It could be accidentally getting noticed by someone. It's whatever comes out.